Howdy friends, welcome back. I'm Trailblazer Tim. In today's video we're going to be doing a review on the Sawyer Mini water filtration system. Find out if it's worth the $20. But first, we need to take a ride down the road and go harvest some crappy water. Okay, so we've arrived down here at Turkey Creek. You've seen me do some kayaking, fishing videos down here. This waterway, it flourishes with alligators, manatees, dolphins, all kinds of stuff. But it's been known from local municipalities of dumping millions of gallons of wastewater up in this creek. So you would not ever want to just dip your hand down in here and grab any of this water to drink. So I found it fitting enough where this is going to be the quality water we're going to put to the test. Their little Sawyer Mini water filtration system. Better yet, as I walk away from this creek up here by the Hummer, I found a little tributary and there's some really crappy looking nasty water. That's what we want to get, because I want to put this little filter to the real time, real world test. Now this water is really bad. As I walked down that embankment and collected that, it stunk like a sewer runoff of some sort. I can't find any better way than to test out this little Sawyer Mini water filtration system. Let's head back to the joint and we'll take a test. Well, we made it back here to the RV with our sample of really nasty water that came from a small tributary that dumps into the nasty Turkey Creek. It's a beautiful area, just the water is horrible. Man, I'll tell you what, I'm actually getting a little bit nervous about this experiment and its review, because that water smelled like sewer. That's how bad it is. So let's go ahead and take our little Sawyer Mini water filtration box, open it up and see what's inside. All right, the Sawyer Mini water filtration system. Complete pack. Tells you all the stuff and how it works and what it's good for, ideal uses for hiking, camping, boil alerts, emergency prep, hunting, fishing, and travel and stuff. Let's go ahead and open up the box. I think I'm going to flip it over upside down first. A couple little pop tabs on there. Lay this down on the table. All right. First thing we're seeing is a bag with looks like some sort of a syringe and a straw. Yeah, it's a squeeze water filtration system. Set that aside. A syringe, as well as a straw. You take this little tab back, and that's where the goodie is. This is our little mini filter, right here. Let's take a closer look. So we're going to start with the filter. Has a little air on here. It says flow. So it's a little pull top. So this is where the water that's after it's been filtered is going to be leaving. So it's a little threaded bottom piece, which will thread on to a little squeeze bag. You take this little cap off. This thing squeezes water through the filter. See how I just screwed that together? That's where you would put your contents of your dirty water. And as this is full and you squeeze it, it passes through the filter into your mouth. Now take a look inside the container that this came in, and it's got helpful tips and tricks. And one of the things they keep on beating about is to not over squeeze this bag, the 16-ounce pouch, because of tear, and it's not really that durable. But there are other alternatives other than using something like this, such as a smart water bottle, where you can take that cap off and it should thread up directly with the bottom of this filter. We're going to find out. Now the way this system is designed to work is to take the cap off the squeezable pouch, and your little miniature filter is supposed to screw onto the top of that pouch, like so. Imagine this being full of water. At this point, you could take a straw that comes with the Mini, fill the pouch full of water, squeeze it through the filter, and into your mouth. Now, as much disclaimers as Sawyer has about this little squeezable 16-ounce pouch not being very durable, they also recommend where you can take your little deal off the top. You have to find the right size water bottle. In this case, I found a Smart Water. We're going to take the cap off of that. And check it out. My little filter screws right onto the top of that bottle. This is more durable and will hold up in time more than that pouch will. Okay, we're going to start our demonstration by taking a regular plastic cup, see-through, and some of our Smart Water. We're going to pour a little bit into this and take a look and see what that water quality looks like. Look how nice and clear that looks. Ready to drink. Now we're going to take some of that crappy water that we harvested from Turkey Creek and pour it in another glass and look at the color difference. Oh my goodness, this stuff stinks so bad. Ugh. Oh, have a go of that. Wow. It's got like a yellowish tint to it, and there's a bunch of floaties inside as well. You watched, you saw where I got that water from. Oh, and it's stinky. Bad stuff. All right, side-by-side comparison. This is the dirty water from the Turkey Creek. Ugh. Smart Water from a bottle from the store. Our next test is we're gonna take this water, the dirty Turkey Creek water, we're gonna run it through our Sawyer Mini water filtration system, take a look and see what it looks like from there, smell it, and possibly taste it. Ugh. Oh, look at that dirty stuff. Oh my gosh. Let's go ahead and put our little filter on there. Like so. Can you see that? All ready to go. We're going to go ahead and we're going to filter this water out into our little cup. See the difference in that color? Yeah. This water right here originally came out of this bottle. This is our dirty water. So I'm going to take my other little cup that's empty. We're going to go ahead and we're going to squeeze our filtrated water from our Sawyer Mini into this cup and take a side-by-side comparison in color. There we go. Yeah, I'm not so sure about that. That still got all that coloration and stuff. Now it did get rid of all those little floaties and stuff. Remember, that's the Smart Water. That's Turkey Creek dirty water. Kind of suspect. But we did harvest the dirtiest water we could find. It looks cleaner, but I'm really suspect. Okay, I'm starting to notice something here. On the left-hand side, we have the Smart Water we bought from the store. Nice and clean and ready to go. Looks delicious. Over here on the right, we have the Turkey Creek dirty water that we ran through the Sawyer Mini water filtration system. If you look closely, looks like little bubbles are forming and kind of collecting to the wall there, almost like carbonation, but it's not carbonated. There's so much crap that's inside of that water. Something else ain't right there. I just don't get it. And I think that's going to be a big, hard pass on trying that water and giving it a taste test. Now, I by no means claim to be a biochemist or something like that, but that water right there, see that? See the little bubbles that are forming up there? Yeah, it doesn't look right compared to our Smart Water. See that? Yeah, I'm a little nervous about drinking that other water. I feel like I'm going to get sick or have to sit on the john or something or get some sort of disease, because that is nasty, nasty water I pulled out of that creek. Now the water right there on the left is unfiltered, straight out of the creek. And that is the water that came through the Sawyer Mini water filtration system. You look closely, it looks as though the Sawyer did the best job it could. All right, because the coloration has gone away a little bit. There's no floaties in there and all that stuff. I've had a Sawyer Mini for a long time, and always worked really well when I was out in the woods hiking and stuff, and it was potable water that I was able to actually consume and cook and drink and all that other stuff. But as you near civilization more with some of these rivers and stuff, you're always going to get into worst case scenarios, and I would not recommend using this little filtration system with the type of water that you saw me pulling out of the creek today. All right, so last but not least, let's talk about the other couple of accessories that come with the Sawyer kits and stuff. The syringe. What we're going to do is if you look closely, like I showed you before on the filter, it's got a little flow thing to it. What we're going to do is we're going to take our little syringe. This is called back flushing the filter. Take some clean water, and we're going to pull that up through the syringe, just like that. And we're going to take the opposite end of our filter where it flows out of, push the syringe down into that like so, see that, and push it back out. What that does is it back flushes this filter in case it starts getting slow and you're having a hard time and the water just isn't as clean as what it was before. That's what the syringe is for, is to back flush your system. That's it for this one. Thanks so much for hanging out and watching the video. Hopefully you found some use as well as value from it. The Sawyer Mini water filtration system, 20 bucks at Walmart, or go to Academy Sports, Amazon.com, or go directly to Sawyer.com for their full list of products and details of all their little filter systems. 100,000 gallons of water can get filtered through here. Not to mention I showed you a little syringe that was sent with it to back flush this little filter once it starts flowing a little bit slower. Myself personally today, I could not bring myself to drinking that water that we ran through this filter from the Dirty Turkey Creek, because mentally in my head, I know what kind of garbage goes into that little creek, and it's not good. So, but it did a good job. It took all the floaties out of there. It took away the odor and stuff, and I imagine I probably still could have drank it. I've used one of these things for a long time in the woods and streams away from cities and municipalities, and I've never gotten sick yet. So don't make the choice that I did today of not drinking that water deter you from buying this product, because it's one of the best on the markets. That's why it costs a little bit more. Got any questions, leave them down below, and don't forget to subscribe. Until next time, I'll see you all in the next adventure. Take care.